What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Cap Nation live. The Tuesday, the 18th of May kind of edition. Welcome, everybody. Glad to have everybody tuning in. Welcome, everybody. Light little show this morning. Jason, Juan, Ronald, my brother, what's going on? Mr. Wynn, KD, Jose, Alonzo, what's going on, my brother? Rare Entertainment. Jordan, what's going on, brother? Vernest, what's going on? Yep, we got two wrong. Oh well, remember, when we bet props, we bet them really small. If you bet them big, so sad, too fucking bad. We bet props small. It's the reason why they're props. They're like slot machines. They're, everywhere. But of course, you only took those. You didn't take the daily free play winner, I'm assuming. William tuning in via text. Good morning, sir. Mr. Blevins, what's going on, my friend? How are you? Congrats to everybody on our YouTube exclusive side. You guys got a banger in the early mornings. The Yamori Giants with a 7-2 victory. Congrats to everybody showing up in green. If your name is not in green, you are flat out missing out. You are flat out missing out. There is going to be another members-only video later for today. However, it will be for Cap Nation family members. That is the $14.99 member. If you are not a Cap Nation family member, you are going to miss out later today as well. That you will. You will be missing out later today because there'll be another members-only video. Woo! Mr. Wynn says that members-only Japanese baseball this morning was clutch. Indeed, it was. Premium Plays had a nice 2-1 winning day yesterday after a 7-1 weekend. They start the new week off winning yesterday. Obviously, San Francisco Giants plus the 1.5 yesterday. Cha-ching, baby, with a nice big outright winner for everybody there. We won on the Cubs. We dropped the last one on the day for Premium Plays on the Yankees, who shit the bed in every direction yesterday. 2-1 day, not so bad. We'll take it. Anytime we're winning, it doesn't matter if you're putting $1 in your pocket or $10,000 in your pocket. That is a good thing. Mr. Nations, what is going on? Good afternoon to you, sir. What is going on to everybody else? If you guys haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button. If your name is showing up in green, feel free to spam the chat. Spam the chat with your Cap Nation's Brinks truck. Back that sucker up, all right? If you got Air Fryer Nation, let's see it. Let's see it. To all the jackasses out there, we could show them off that as well. Good morning, everybody. Spam the chat. Let's get the chat riled up and going. It's going to be another good day today. We've got some play-in NBA playoffs. You win, you in. If you don't, you snooze, you lose. We've got 2 games on the board in the NBA today, which are both looking to be pretty damn good games. The Hornets and the Pacers, the Wizards and the Celtics, both, which I feel will not go very far no matter who fucking wins today. We're going to go over both of those games. Both are laying anywhere from 2 to 3 points. So close contested games is what the bookmakers are predicting in the NBA today. Maybe so, maybe not so. Both two of the higher totals, 227 and 233 kind of totals. We'll go over both of those games. Try and help you guys where we can. We do have a premium play on one of them. And just with any premium plays, if you want to know more about them, you need to get on them, all right? You need to get on them. Gave you guys a free premium play the other day, which was a nice winner. And we're going to continue to keep winning on those premium plays and my personal plays, system plays. The White Sox yesterday minus $1.10, as somebody said. They had no business laying $1.10. No, they should have been laying $3.10 yesterday. And minus $1.10 was a gimme for the White Sox yesterday. And here we go. Hold on 1 second, folks. Give me 1 second. And then we'll be ready to rock and roll. We're going to take a look at the NBA first. Alrighty, so we're going to jump into the NBA. We're going to take a look at both of those games here. Let me pull up our latest and greatest odds, courtesy of our friends over at betonline.ag for everybody. Give me 1 second here, just getting things up and rolling. So that way we'll be ready to rock and roll. Glad to have everybody that is tuning in with us live right now. Joe Free, is there any way you can get an NFL or NHL playoff pick? Probably not for me today. Our NHL playoff package is $50 for the entire playoff. So if you're not on the NHL playoff package on our website, super affordable at just $50 for the entire playoffs, where it's normally $600 for the season or $100 a week. You can get it for 50 buckaroos for the entire season, or the rest of the season, including the Stanley Cup Finals. Alrighty, get everything logged in here. That way we can pull up the most updated and accurate NBA live odds, which I did see some of them are on the move this morning. Juan wants to know, can we get a free Norwegian darts play, please? Yes, take player number 2. Next thing you know, we'll be giving out the Tijuana Turtles. Next thing you know, we'll be giving out the Tijuana... Oh, wait. We love the Tijuana Turtles here. Give me 1 second here, folks. Premium plays on a nice little 9-3 run the last 2 days. Better than that, dating back a couple more days more than that as well. Alrighty. System Plays had a beautiful win yesterday. Speaking of System Plays, if you guys are not on the System Plays, the buy 1 week, get 1 week free is ending shortly, just so you guys know. I believe tomorrow is the last day for buy a week, get a week free. Buy a week, get a week free. Is this? Give me 1 second, folks. I have the date. They have the date on today's free play video wrong, so I'm correcting it real quick. They have the 17th, but it's Tuesday the 18th when they uploaded that one, so I'll fix that for them. Nice guy that I am. But yes, today and tomorrow will be the last days for the buy a week, get a week free. So you may not want to miss out on that deal. If you're not betting our System Plays, what it is a progressive betting style. Just a progressive betting way, a way that we've mastered and honed over the years on how to bet baseball. And only baseball. It only applies to baseball. And it's damn good, folks. It's damn good. Ronald says, here's an NHL play Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh looking to even the score in that series, that's for sure. The $50 for the entire playoffs and Stanley Cup, if you're betting on sports, that's affordable. If you're betting on sports, it doesn't matter which direction you're betting. $10 a game or what, that's definitely the affordable kind. Anybody who's betting on sports that says that part is not affordable, they probably shouldn't be betting in the first place, you know? All righty. NBA today. By the way, members only video will be out as soon as we're off the live show. It will be starting to be posted on the YouTube, that is. So for all the Cap Nation family members, the $14.99 members, you will have access to it. It will be up and running. It is already filmed. It is already locked. It is already ready to go. So as soon as we're off the live show, it will get posted for everybody. It will get posted for everybody as soon as we're done. Indy 500 this weekend. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for a big week. And it all started yesterday and will continue today. And going to be locked and loaded. Going to be locked and loaded, ready to roll. Got some big things planned for this week. My game of the week will be back after I did not have one last week. I'll tell you guys more about that one later in the week and what to expect there. All right, so taking a look at the NBA. Like I said, 2 games on the board today. Play-in games. You win, you in. You lose, you snooze. Tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun. You get the Spurs and the Grizzlies, the Warriors and the Lakers going at it tomorrow. That should be a great one right there. Curry and James going to be going at it in the first round. But first, we get the play-in tournament. You win, you in. We get the Hornets and the Pacers, Wizards and the Celtics. Starting off with the first one, the Hornets and the Pacers. First, taking a look at this line on this game. You've got the Pacers. This line has dropped. This line has dropped considerably. They were laying 3, minus $1.50 on the money line. They're down to minus 125, minus 1.5. A lot of money coming in on the Hornets, who have lost, I believe it's 5 straight? Let me double check. I think they've lost 5 straight. Total on this one, over and under 226, with the money coming in on the road team, on the Hornets. KD says, if you listen closely, Kyle's always given great wagering advice constantly. Appreciate it. Thank you, Joe. Glad to have you on board for that as well. Yes, McDonald. Bill McDonald, yes, he is out. That is correct. Nothing that wasn't already known or known to the odds makers behind the scene. I know it was announced 15 minutes ago, or 22 minutes ago, that he's going to miss the play-in game due to health protocols. But it was known last night, the rumors about it. 18 minutes ago, 18 hours ago, whatever it was, he missed the injury report. But it was known last night on the Inner Circle that he would not be playing, or 90% would not be playing, and it'll be made official in the morning. So that was already out there. But once it becomes general public knowledge, the public jumping on the other side quickly is what you get there once it's known to the general public. But rest assured, the odds makers knew about it late last night. One second here. Kevin Pillar, the outfielder for the Mets, multiple facial fractures after taking a ball to the face yesterday. Alex, good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. All righty. One and done, KD. One and done. You in, you win, you in. You lose, you snooze. Alrighty, so what we're going to do, let's start talking about this first one because I want to roll through it because I can't be live an extreme amount of time today, unfortunately. Give me 1 second, folks. Give me one quick second. Okay, just not needed to double check something here. Hornets, Pacers. As far as you in, you win. 4 teams from the East and 4 teams for the West will be the in-play tournament. But if you lose, you're adios. If you lose, you're adios. It's different than last year's. Rules are similar. And depending on what seed you're in, yes, you are correct, Marlo. The winner of the Wizards and the Celtics will still have a second game. Excuse me, the loser, not the winner. The loser will have a second game against the winner of the Pacers and the Wizards. Against the 9 and 10 seed. That's only because they're rated higher. So the losers still have a technically one chance. Except if you're playing Memphis and San Antonio, the loser out of that one will go home. The loser out of the Wizards and the Indiana Pacers will go home. Sorry. Hornets and the Pacers. Joe Freed, thanks for jumping on board. Yes, Katie, the loser of the lower seeded bracket will play the winner. Hold on. We're screwing it all up here. Higher seeded meaning higher number, lower seeded meaning lower number. The lower seeded team that loses will play the higher seeded team that is the winner of the higher seeded bracket. So I should be able to pull up I wonder if I can pull up a graphics here and throw it up on the screen for you because it's a tad bit complicated until you see the seeding. So Charlotte and Indiana, 9th and the 10th place seed. The loser of that bracket will go home. So the loser of that bracket will go home. The winner will move on to face the loser of the 8th and the 7th seed, either Washington and Boston, if that makes sense. If that makes sense to you. So the winner of the highest seeded team, aka the 9th and the 10th, Yes, King Mamba, we know Levert won't play. COVID protocols. That was actually known last night to insiders. That would be made public this morning. It was available to odds makers last night. It was actually available on our Stats LLC network last night. So some were aware of it. But as far as this game goes, I don't think it'll be too big of a factor. The line went from 3 to 1.5 due to the public hammering the Hornets, who have lost 5 straight. As far as the side on this one goes, we actually have a premium play on the side, so I'm going to hold that one back. But as far as the total goes, and what to expect on the total, keep in mind, a lot of times when you get to the playoffs, you see a lot lower scoring games. Generally speaking. But we were surprised a couple times last year during the bubble. But the bubble was the bubble, completely different atmosphere. Take a look at the Hornets in their last handful of games, 225 points. You take a look at all their losses, 225, 227, 203, 229, and 212. The last game that they won against the Magic on the 7th of May, they haven't won in 11 days. But the last time they won, it was a 122 to 112 game over the Magic. Before that, they had a 102-99 game over Detroit back on the 4th. They've won 3 times in the month of May, beating the Pistons twice and the Magic once, losing to everybody else that they've played. And I'd have to say, with the exception of their Pelicans loss, none of them were extremely close within a bucket. I mean, they had their 5-point loss to the Nuggets. As far as the total on this one goes, I do lean towards the under. Playoff atmosphere, you usually see defenses clamp down. Each possession is more scrutinized. May not be that up and down, fast-paced action. Should be a lot more defense, just like we see nearly in every playoff scenario. So as far as this one goes, I do lean towards the under in the Charlotte and Indiana game. I think the total being, 220? Well, it was 227. See, it's coming down because everybody's starting to bet the under with it. It's at 226 right now. It was 227.5 a little bit ago. Under 226, I still think is a buy. Honestly, I think anything under 220 is a buy. I don't even think they hit 220, to be honest. I think they get close. Bill McDonald says Roy's are over 2.5 threes. But generally speaking, we've hammered a lot of NBA unders the last last 1/3 of the season, and we've been correct on a lot of them. And you add in the playoffs, they'll continue for that first round to have the over and first, not the play-in round, but generally speaking, the first actual round of the playoffs. What they'll have is they will have the overinflated season totals like we've been getting, because everybody bets overs in the NBA, because you see a lot of these 240s, 250s, 260s, 290 total points. So the public is generally going to be an overbetting team, an overbetting side. So they'll continue to see overinflated totals in the NBA in the playoffs until probably the middle part of that second round. You'll start to see totals drop from where they were in the first couple games in that first round. While the over just, the public gets probably hammered on a lot. Not to say that they're not going to go over. I don't think this first game goes over. Honestly, I don't think the second game goes over. We'll talk about that one right now as well. As of right now, I do not have a play on the side of this game. If you want to know about the total, I put out a play on the total in the daily free play video. Total's high on this one, in my opinion. It's actually 233. It's actually down to 232.5 for the over, minus $1.12, minus 108 for the under. As of right now, Celtics laying 2, minus 135. Wizards plus 2. I saw it as high as the Celtics laying 3 early this morning. But the overinflated line, keep in mind, if you're going to be betting the the day ahead of time, you're going to get an overinflated line probably on the total, on the over, as well as on the favorite. All right, you'll get an overinflated total. So what I mean by that is don't be surprised. Like right now, betting the Lakers at 4.5. Don't be surprised tomorrow morning around this time, 9 to 10 Pacific time, that line is magically 3.5 or 4. Unless the public keeps hammering it the day ahead of time, it could be potentially higher. But if they get even action betting, don't be surprised to see a lot of the lines that are pushed out the day before drop a little bit in the morning time, because they will put out the overinflated lines, knowing that we can bet the NBA multiple days ahead. Hell, we can bet the first round, between the Hawks and the Knicks on the 22nd. You could bet the first round of all the games on the 23rd as well. So keep in mind, a lot of these may be overinflated. Like LA, the Clippers laying 6.5. That line may end up, depending on how much action they get ahead of time, you might find that it being 6 or 5.5 come game time. If they were to get even action, it may just drop all of a sudden to where the overinflated numbers should not be. That's knowing, and that comes into handicapping a game and knowing where the line should be on a game. To not bet or bet a game, that's either underinflated or overinflated appropriately. That's why sometimes it pays to wait sometimes, or it pays to bet early at other times. If you're back in the Hornets, it paid to bet early because before the LeVert news came out to the general public, you could have got 3. As soon as it came out and everybody started hammering it, the bookmakers made it 1.5. But they had no problem taking your action last night at +3. Keep that in mind. Oregon, I look like I'm in my 30s. Well, I'm only 40, so I'm only like 4 months out of my 30s. But yeah, I shaved my beard quite a while ago. Alrighty, so the second game, Wizards and the Celtics. Wizards +2, Celtics laying 2. Celtics -135 on the money line, +115 for the Wizards. Total set over and under 232.5. It was 233 this morning. If you've watched our daily free play video, you'll know that we're already on one side or the other. If you haven't watched our daily free play video, make sure you watch that one, because we do have a play on the total on that one, and I do believe it is rock solid on the total on that one. As far as the side on this one goes, the play-in tournament, I've got to roll with the Celtics here. I know there's going to be a lot of money that probably comes in late on the Wizards. I know they've they ended the season winning 2 straight. Boston narrowly got the win in their last meeting in late February, last day of the month in February. They got that 1-point victory, I believe it was. As far as the side on this one goes, as far as the Celtics and the Wizards go, I'm rolling with Boston. And not only am I it's going to be a small play for me. It's not a premium play or a personal play or anything of that nature. It's more of a strong lean, as FC would call it. But with the money line being down to 135, so here you have 2 choices. You can either lay the Celtics laying 2, and you have to win by 3, or you can lay 135 and they win by 1. Bill says, seems like the world is on the Wizards. I agree with you. I think the Celtics get the job done today. I honestly really do. I know they came off their regular season ending, losing to the Knicks by 4. I think they come in and they get the job done today. And again, if you want to know about the total, watch our daily free play video. We have an official play out on the total. But as far as this one goes, we'll put it up on the board. Celtics money line -135. Let's get that Vibe interactive free play board up and running. Because if it's spinning, we're winning. There we go. We'll get the NBA up there. The Celtics money line minus 135 for everybody. We'll leave it up there for a second. Yes, Juan, you're correct. The winners of 9 and 10 play the losers of 7 and 8. The lower seeded loser gets a second opportunity. Rightfully so. And this is different than last year's play-in tournament from the bubble. All right, guys. If you're new to our website, you're new to us. If you've never bet online before, if you go to our website, cappersdirect.com, and you look at the very top, you can get right here, 2 days of premium plays or 2 days of my personal plays absolutely free. If you open up an account over there, all you have to do is first you have to go to our website. If you don't go to our website, you won't qualify for this. You need to click on that link right there. All right, you need to click on that link right there. You also need to click on that link. One of those 2 links. You need to follow these instructions right here. Make a $50 or more deposit, and you have to email this one right here. You have to follow the instructions. All right, if you don't follow the instructions, you won't qualify. Send me the information. You will get 2 days of premium plays or 2 days of my personal plays on the house. Keep in mind, it can take me a couple days to verify the information. It's not just an honor system, all right? It could take a couple days to be able to verify the information and get your account up and running, but rest assured, we will take care of you if you follow the instructions. If you don't follow the instructions, well, then I don't know how to help you, all right? As long as you can read basic English, the instructions are right there on the website for your taking, all right? For your taking. All righty, so moving into Major League Baseball, we're going to roll through Major League Baseball pretty quickly today. Not going to be able to touch base on all the games, but we're going to touch base on some. All right, we're going to touch base on some. And see what we can do here. All right, but first, remember, don't ever, ever, ever be this guy on the bed. All right, losing sucks. But if losing gets you down like this, then you might want to reevaluate your betting. Maybe you're betting too much. Maybe you're betting not correctly. Or maybe you're just following the wrong person, because if you're following me, you're making money long term. Long term. Remember, this is not a race to the finish line. Sports betting is not a sprint. It's a marathon. It's about who can survive the bad runs to overcome it with the good runs. Because you're going to have highs, you're going to have lows, and your highs will outweigh your lows if you're betting properly and you're betting responsibly and you're following some type of system, a.k.a. being consistent. So don't be this gentleman. We'll be right back in.
Yeah, you're so fine and you're all mine. I just want everyone to know. I'll tell the world, yeah. I'll tell the world. I just want everyone to know.
All right, I lied. It was 12 seconds. Fire me now. Send me on a Hawaiian tropical vacation. All right, Major League Baseball. Steven Sanchez says, what's up, gang? Just popping in quick. On the road, working cow. You are the man, brother. Thank you for that Japanese baseball play. Love waking up to a win. You're very welcome, sir. And we will continue to pump those out. Marlo, can I find a Japanese baseball package? No. They're part of premium plays, my personal plays, and system plays. Got to be on board for those. We're very selective on what we put out. Thank you, Steven. Good luck to you as well. Don't worry, we'll be in contact. We got a lot more goodies for today. First game on the board, Giants and the Reds. Reds coming in with Castillo on the mound, laying $1.20. Plus 110 for the Giants. Total over and under 8 in this one. It was 8.5. It's down to 8. We took the over yesterday, and we hammered it, and we pounded it. We took that nice big free play winner for everybody on the over for our daily free play. As far as the total for today goes, while I do lean towards the over, I am going to stay away from the total in this one. But I do lean towards the over. Full disclaimer, What is a lean? A lean is something that I lean on. All right, we're just leaning. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to bet it, but if I am going to bet a lean, I will tell you. I will flat out tell you I'm going to bet a lean. Plain and simple. I have no problem telling you, hey, I like this, and I'm probably going to put a bet on it. Or I like this, and I am going to put a bet on it, a.k.a. the Celtics, which is a small free play. It's not a premium play. It's not a personal play. It's a small play. Small play. All right, so small for me is 500, whereas I'm betting 3,000 to 5,000 on every premium play or personal play. And when we're on a roll, it's the 5K mark, all right? So, small, which is a sixth to a tenth of what I normally bet. So if you normally bet $100, you should be betting a sixth to a tenth of it on something that I'm betting small. Just because I'm betting small doesn't mean you should go fire your whole wad on a small play. Because then you lose and you come in here crying like that one guy saying, I bet the 2 prop bets yesterday and they lost. So fucking bad. Too bad. It's a prop bet. We bet prop small. Just like leans. Uday, no, I did not lean on the Giants money line. I said I leaned on the over. But no, I did not lean on the Giants money line. Didn't even discuss the side of that game. Didn't discuss the Reds or the Giants or say I lean towards the Reds or the Giants plus the 1.5 or the Giants in the money line as a dog or the Reds to cover the run line. I didn't lean on any one of those. If you want to know, we actually have a play on that. If you want to know what we're on for the Reds or the Giants game for the side, you have to be on board our premium plays, which are red hot. After going 7-1 Saturday and Sunday, 2-1 yesterday. And we're going to continue to back it up today with another big winning day on our premium plays. But if you want to know, you can get 3 days of our premium plays, 3 days of my personal plays, or 3 days of our soccer package for $99. Get it right there on the website, and then you'll have access to what we're playing. Vernus, yes, I picked it wrong. Would you like to fire me, sir? Would you like to take a shillelagh and spank me? Oh no, I got 2 prop bets wrong. Here, let's end the show because I suck so fucking bad, Vernus, because I got 2 prop bets wrong. Oh no, I got 2 prop bets wrong. What shall we do about that, folks? Should I retire? Or should I just say, fuck Vernus, give him the donkey, and just, keep moving on? I vote to fire me and send me on a tropical vacation. That's what I vote for. That is what I vote for. I say fire me. That's what I say. That is what I say. Rare Entertainment, you want your $10 back? Okay. Too bad. Talk to YouTube. I know I said I sucked, Vernus, because I got him wrong. I never said you did. If you understand English, you would know that I said I suck. Never once said that Vernus said Kyle Johnson of Capper's Direct sucks. Never once said that. Never once claimed that. Marlo, I would like to be fired because I'd probably end up in Tahiti if they're open for travel, or Hawaii. Ron Moore with the comment of the day: if they don't like it, don't watch. Duh. You know, that's funny because there's one guy hating, saying nothing's worth buying or something like that, yet he's wanted to buy, but we've banned him from buying because he's such a douchebag. Tony, I know you're watching. because you watch everything that we do and you give us a thumbs down, which we greatly appreciate you doing. Greatly appreciate you doing. Yes, Ron, he is here because he knows we don't suck. He just wanted to point out that we lost the 2. But yet, like, every daily free play has been a winner for, like, I don't know how long other than 1. But he must not have paid much attention yesterday when I announced to everybody, which I do every day, when we bet props, they're small. But I bet Vernus will know if I give out a prop bet later on today that it's to bet small. And whiners can go to Pick Dogs, Dog Picks, or Shit Picks, whatever it's called. Whiners can go join somebody else's show. Joe Free says the soccer guy is low on the totem pole. Don't make me leave you guys with Jay and his stuttering Stanley videos. Because if I leave, trust me, you guys are going to get stuck with Jay. And you don't want that. Definitely don't want that. You definitely don't want that. William says, change my name from the goat to the donkey, right? Juan says, shit picks. We could use that. That could be applied to quite a few, you know what I mean? That one could be applied to quite a few. Shitpicks.com. Right, Ron? I agree with you. Everybody give Ron a round of applause. Everybody give Ron a round of applause for bringing common sense to the live chat today. There's a few of you with common sense, let me tell you. Actually, 99% of you guys have common sense. Longshot says we bet props small, and I quote, damn straight, brother. Damn straight. I love it. I love it. Now that Ernest knows, or whatever his name was, Vernest, sorry, I don't want to butcher his name. But now that Ernest knows that we bet props small, we can continue now that the chef's here. Everybody welcome Chef Bear. Chef Bear is our in-house chef, keeping me fit and fat at the same time. Chef Bear, thank you for joining us. By the way, your name is not in green. You are slacking, sir. You were slacking there, Chef Bear. You're going to miss out on the members-only video today for Cap Nation family members. By the way, Cap Nation family members, the video is already filmed and will be on the website and on YouTube. As soon as we're done, it'll be uploaded. Just so you know. Chef Bear says more. More like cucumber picks. I love it. I know, shit picks to dick picks, right? Absolutely love it. Don't worry, we'll get that frozen picture fixed, although it is more of a flattering frozen picture than we've had in years past and days past. Rare Entertainment says I'm rehired. Hell no. I prefer to be refired. You know, on the bright side, if I ever did get fired, here's the cool thing. If I ever did get fired, the company would lose the Cappers Nation live shows because that is mine. And if they ever did fire me, I'd probably just retire and go live a happy life without having to be, you know, let me know every time we lose 2 small prop bets. Take care of my clients that are on board for the year or the 2-year package. quietly and effectively. And then just go about my way. Disappear into the abyss. And live that happily retired life. And not have to get disappointed when I see that, there's only 32 thumbs up. Because I promise you, there's nothing going up on that board until we see at least 60. Other than what's already on there. So if you guys want anything else from me, you guys better get off your asses and start hitting that thumbs up button. Call up your cousins, your mama, your aunties. Maybe go upstairs and tell mommy to hit the thumbs up button as well. For the ones living at home. By the way, I am in a good mood today. I'm just fucking around. I'm just having fun. Just having fun because it's my platform and I can. And this is the barbershop. This is the barbershop, and let me remind people. Oh, Vernest, let it be known. There's nobody in here scared to talk. All right? There's nobody in here scared to talk. It's an open forum. We talk about everything other than religion. Who you voted for, because I really don't give a rat's ass. Who you prayed to, because I really don't give a rat's ass. And how much money is not or is in your bank account. Oregon says too young to retire, though. No, never too young to retire. Retire and live a pretty fun life. Marlo says, Mom, get the meatloaf and hit the like button. My grandfather retired at 51. I'm trying to beat him. So I've got 11 years to somehow retire before then. So if I got fired, I just retire. It'd be fun. Be the good life. Chef Bear says, man, you up 1-0. We love to see that. Need another one. Need another one, but it's early in that one. Chef Bear says, you lost a pick. That's it. I'm packing my frying pans up, and I'm out. Man, we're losing the chef. We're losing the chef. Tahiti, right? Tahiti. Woo! Tahiti would be a nice little vacation. Ron Moore says, I miss that boat. I'm 55. My dad just retired a couple years ago. But yeah, my grandfather had him all beat. Oh, fantastic, Vernus. You don't give a rat's ass. But it's common sense. That's all that we ask, is that when you're here, sir. Because I know you're new here. Just apply common sense. God gave you a brain, and all you got to do is, you got to use it. All right, so just apply common sense, and it'll go a long ways here, and you'll be successful. All right, so Major League Baseball. Skipping over the Giants and the Reds, because we already touched base on that one, and we're not going to touch all of them, obviously, but we're gonna attempt to. We're gonna attempt to hit a few of them. Mr. Beeman in the house. What's going on? My brother says he likes no runs in the first on the White Sox game. Marlon says if Kyle retired, then I won't be able to. We don't want that, sir, so don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be honest. I love my job. Ernest, if you think telling me that I lost 2 prop bets hurts my feelings or upsets me, it fucking doesn't. It just shows that you don't know who that I am. You have no clue who I am or what I'm about if you think telling me I lost 2 prop bets. I'm the guy that showed off a $100,000 loser a couple years ago. So if you think me losing 2 prop bets that I put $200 fucking dollars on each really hurts my feelings, I got news for you, brother. Hold on, come closer to your speaker. All right, put your phone to your ear. It doesn't. All right, there's a big secret around here. How you feel and what you say about me bother me. Doesn't bother me. Trust me, I've been called worse. It's a gambling business. Sometimes you get punched in the nose. All right, so going to skip right over the Marlins and the Phillies because there's no line just yet on it. Pitcher's still undecided in that game for the Marlins, but Wheeler will be going on the mound for the Phillies in that one with his 3-2 record. As far as the Rays and the Orioles go, Orioles getting good old Harvey on the mound today. The Rays laying $1.50, plus 130. Actually, plus 137 currently at Bet Online for the Orioles. Ron says, my feelings got hurt yesterday on the Yankees. It still hurts, right? Right? No doubt about that one. Oh, thank you, Ernest, for pointing out the two losers yesterday. Make sure you point out the winners tomorrow, okay, sir? Make sure you point out the winners as well, okay? Okay, sir? I mean, you want to keep it fair and transparent there, Ernest. Transparency is king in this industry. Remember, you actually get to deal with somebody that actually bets for a living, that actually bets and shows off tickets. You know, not like, shit picks, or as, Chef Bayer called them, dick picks. Like all the other picks out there, the other websites out there that don't ever show you a ticket. Babies in the background. Laundry baskets in the background of their filming. Hold on, let me put on some mood lighting and turn it purple and make it look like I'm not in my mama's spare bedroom. Badunk-a-dunk. As far as the Rays and the Orioles go, as far as the side goes, we do have a play on the side on this one, so I'm going to steer clear of the side. Remember, ones that we have plays on, I'm going to steer clear of unless you're on board, then you'll know. But as far as the total on this one goes, the total is rising, and the total is rising fast. The total was 8 this morning, went to 8.5, and now it's over 9, minus $1.20, with Patino on the mound for the Rays as well as Matt Harvey. I did lean towards the over when it was 8. As far as it being 9, I do still like it, but I don't like it as much. I probably would have bet it small if it stayed at 8, but 9 I'll probably steer clear of. But again, I do lean towards the Rays and the Rays over 8 or over 9 in this one because it was 8 earlier. Juan, he is here. Ernest is here just to point out the fact that I lost 2 small prop bets yesterday. All right. Now moving along because we're going to blow right through these. Rodriguez and the Red Sox going to be going at it against Ryu and the Blue Jays. Ryu seems to screw us over more times than not. If you bet on him, he fucks us. If you bet against him, he somehow sticks it right in your rear. One way or another, Ryu seems to, always stick it to us. As far as this one goes, we do have a play on the side on this game. So again, going to steer clear of the side. We're going to focus on the total and see, is Ryu capable of giving up some runs today? Is he capable of giving up some hits today? What are we going to get out of good old Ryu, the South Korean pitcher, Hyun-Jin Ryu? What are we going to get out of him? You take a look at his previous games. 6 strikeouts in the 2 previous games. He had 5 before that. He's had multiple games this season so far with 7 or more. I think he's had 4 games with 6 or more. I'm going to take a stab and say that his pitching strikeout prop is probably going to be closer to 7. If it's 6, I might just take it. But again, you guys are lacking on the thumbs ups department, so I might be ready to put a prop up on the board. If you guys want me to start putting some shit up on the board other than the one that's up there, you gotta smash that thumbs up button. Start hitting it. If you're one of the haters that hit the thumbs down button, I just want to give you a small little tidbit of advice. Even if you're a douchebag and you hit the thumbs down button because you think it hurts us, first of all, it does not hurt us, okay? It actually helps us. It's called a user interaction. It doesn't matter if you hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. You really want to hurt us, don't hit anything at all. I mean, that's the God's honest truth if you know how the Google Analytics work. It's a user interaction. So every time somebody's commenting in a live chat, every time somebody interacts and gives a thumbs up or a thumbs down, it helps. It gets our video trending. I don't care which one you do, just do it. But if you want free plays, I recommend, if you want more plays out of me, I recommend hitting the thumbs up button. But again, if you really want to like stick it to us and hurt us, then just don't do anything at all. And definitely don't comment, because that just helps us with more user interactions. Because let me tell you, it tells me your viewer activity level of our live show. And I'll tell you one thing. You guys are lacking. The chat rate is a little slow. So what I'd like to see, this poll is spinning, Mr. Moore. So what I'd like to see, if you guys are all part of Cap Nation, if you guys are all here, let's give Ernest a very warm Cap Nation donkey and troll welcome. All right, let's troll the chat. If you're part of, the nation and you have access to it, let's give Ernest a very warm welcome. Because yesterday at the very end of our show, I do believe was the first time he's ever joined us. Or at least was not afraid to comment. Glad to see he grew a set of balls overnight. Alrighty, so, again, between the Red Sox and the Blue Jays, we do have a play on the side. If you want to jump into it or know more about it, then you'll have to be on board. Duke, what did you miss? Or what did you walk into? You walked into nothing, brother. We're just breaking down some Major League Baseball, and we're having fun. Look at all the donkeys and trolls going across the chat. Everybody give Ernest a big warm welcome. Might want to put this one in the background.
This is not intended for one hater.
All right, we'll put this one in the background for us. Hey, Primetime Yoke in the house. You guys are definitely doing better on the user interactions, let me tell you. But again, maybe I'll put, prop bet up there once you guys start hitting that thumbs up button a little bit more. Jason, what's going on, brother? Mr. John Sanchez, glad to see you tuning in. Danny Lopez as well. I love it. I love it. Fire you guys up. I know how I can get you guys fired up. Let me give away a package for today. All right? Let me give a package away for today. All right? So, what we're going to do, we're going to guess a number between 0 or 00 and 100. The first person on my screen, let me put the disclaimer out there, not your screen, that guesses it correctly will win a prize package of my choice. But hold on one second. Hello. Yes, sir. Hey. I did not. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. I think it's 300 on each side. It's not a crazy amount. Yeah, because that's actually less than what your Southern California shop recommended. Yeah, they were saying to put 500 in each corner. The bigger prop. How will that affect the weight? I have a problem creating a wave, creating a surfable wave without the weight, without 300 pounds in the back on each corner. It won't create a surfable wave. No, not a good one. I mean, if you're okay. Okay.
And remember, haters, you made me famous.
Okay, and then you want me to text you the videos? 'Cause it had a pretty good slip. I mean, you could hear it finally in the videos. And I mean, and putting 600 pounds in the back, 300 in each corner, that's no different than putting people. Because I go out and it's usually just 2 people in the boat. So unless the boat's completely weighted down, to the max with people, there's unless you're 120 pounds, there's not a surfable wave. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. There's a dot between your name and then the dealership. Okay. Okay. Perfect. I've got a handful of them. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Give me about a half. Give me about a half hour, and then I'll pull them up, and then I'll email them to you. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Bye bye. Sorry about that. That was the boat dealership that's had my surf boat for like 3 weeks, and we played phone tag with the service center. By the way, Chef Bear is the winner. He was the first one that guessed correctly. 78, 78, 78. Mr. Chef Bear. Chef Bear, you are the one. Mr. Chef Bear, you are the correct winner. And taking a look at your account, you don't have anything activated, so I just activated you for the day for premium plays on the house. Congratulations, Chef Bear. Chef Bear seems to win a lot. Definitely rigged. 100% rigged. 100% rigged. Like the Lakers game. But Christopher, thank you for playing. And I just activated your account. You're good to go, brother. Alex, 100% rigged. 100% rigged. I definitely probably wrote down the number after I seen it. And then made you guys wait 3 minutes while I was on the phone. Very welcome. But hey, we got the chat rate up from 2 to 44 per minute. See, that's what I like to see. Guys, keep on chatting and maybe I'll keep giving shit away. Juan says, did I mention number 78? Mo says 100% rigged. Damn straight, brother. Rigging contests. Rigging contests like Steph Curry and LeBron James are rigging games, right? All right, so back to Major League Baseball. You guys are close for me putting something else up on that board. So if you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. We greatly appreciate it when you do. All right, so back to baseball. As far as the total on the Red Sox and the Blue Jays game go, you got to take a look at Ryu. Is he capable to give up runs today? He's given up 1 run in his last game. He pitched 7 innings against the Braves, held him to 1 run on 5 hits. He had 6 strikeouts and a walk. He's walked 1 batter a game for 3 games straight. He's given up a total of 14 hits over 3 games. 14 hits over his last 3 games. The last time he faced the Red Sox, he did not shut him down. He made it just 5 complete innings. He gave up 4 runs on 8 hits. He only had 2 strikeouts against the Red Sox. As far as today's game goes, as far as a total of 9, I do lean towards the over 9 in the Red Sox game. Mo says he demands a recount. Hold on, let me do the quick recount for you. Hold on. Yep, Chef Bear was number 1. Congratulations, Chef Bear. Everybody give Chef Bear a round of applause. I guess I'm number 78 correctly. By the way, I texted it to him. I said, yes, 78. Matter of fact, he was on the phone. It wasn't him. It wasn't the boat dealer. It was Chef Bear. Just kidding. It was not. Nothing's rigged here. Either is the Lakers and the Warriors game tomorrow. Malik, what's going on, my brother? Glad to see you tuning in. By the way, Chef Bear, did I mention that your name is not showing up in green? Just teasing everybody. And remember, if you're not a YouTube exclusive member, you're going to miss out on yet again another YouTube exclusive member win. We've got one going on for later today that will be posted on the website here shortly. You can click that button or the link that I just posted, and you can join $9.99 a month to $14.99 a month, get you up to 2 members videos a week, 2 members live shows a week, generally speaking. Sometimes there's more, sometimes there's less. This week there'll be a lot more. So this is definitely a good week to be a YouTube exclusive member. All right, so moving right along, Cubs and the Nationals. Cubbies getting the win yesterday. They are the dog today at plus 106 on the money line, minus 116 for the Nationals with Corbin on the mound going up against Davies. With a total on this game set at 8.5. As far as the side on this one, again, this is a game that we do not have a play on. All right, we do not have a play on this game. Not yet, anyways. You never know. That may change throughout the day. I may decide to take something on it a little bit later. You just never know. You just never know. As far as that goes, I do lean towards the dog here as well as the total on this one. I'm going to steer clear of obviously playing in, an evening game in Chicago. I like when they play an evening game in Chicago. You get that little moisture in the air. If you guys ever been to Wrigley Field, you know what I'm talking about. But as far as the Cubs game goes, I'm going to steer clear of the total on this one. Although I do believe with Corbin and Davies on the mound, who have both struggled at times throughout the season and put themselves in a few bad spots and bad jams, I do lean towards the over in this spot here. All right, I do lean towards the over in this spot, as well as the Cubbies on the run line. But again, I'm going to steer clear of both side and total as of right now. That may change towards the side a little bit later in the day. Need to take a look at a couple other things, but a quick little early look at it, I do lean towards the over on that one. And again, full disclaimer for the earnests out there, a lean is just a lean, all right? Lean, we're leaning on something doesn't necessarily mean I'm breaking out the pocketbook and throwing the cash on it. Just want to throw that out there. By the way, William tuning in via text message, trying to text me the numbers 0000 and 62. Not only does that not apply because you need to create a YouTube account, brother, even if you didn't even use your last name, but you were wrong all 3 times. Just thought I'd point that out there. Because I'm pointing out a lot of stuff today. Like everybody that's not a YouTube exclusive member. If you're not a YouTube exclusive member, I'm going to start calling you out. Oregon 245, you are not a YouTube exclusive member. Don't be cheap, brother. Franklin, thank you for tuning in. Glad to see you like the good shit. Just like Mr. Mark Nations, YouTube both are not YouTube exclusive members. I love to see my name in green. My name's in green. Mr. Denton, YouTube brother, you're also not a YouTube exclusive member. You're missing out on the green side. Ernest, the YouTube membership is definitely not for you, brother, all right? That's a tight-knit community where we all get along, all right? Trolls need not apply. Trolls need not apply. All right, so moving right along. White Sox and the Twins. Woo! Lynn against Pineda on the mound. Williams says, thank you for pointing that. You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. Larry Wynn, how was the NBA, bro? NBA's been treating us fantastic. The last third of the season has been absolutely lights out for the NBA, which we already went over. Just hit the rewind button about an hour, and you'll be able to see that we did talk about the 2 games in the NBA today. Mo says the green side is the money side. You were damn straight, my brother. Round of applause for Mo for pointing that one out, folks. Round of applause for Mo pointing out the green side is the money side. But again, the White Sox and the Twins. The Twins are a very tough team to bet. They come in plus 100 on the money line, minus 110 for the White Sox, who kicked the snot out of them. Mr. Grover, thank you for jumping on board the month of my personal plays yesterday, as well as Game of the Weeks. Glad to have you back on board, my brother. But again, White Sox and the Twins. We've got to play on the side on this one. You guys might fall into a trap on this one, possibly. But as far as the total goes, I think we may, even though the White Sox have been, they've been knocking the snot off the ball. They've been hitting the threads right off the ball and putting the ball in play and putting runs up on the scoreboard. But as far as this one goes, Lynn versus Pineda on the mound, total of over and under 8.5. Regardless of how hot the White Sox bats are, I do lean towards the under in the White Sox game. Under 8.5 is where it sits currently. That is where, and it's actually minus $1.25 if you want the under. The plus 105 on the over 8.5. It's enticing with plus money, but I think it stays under. Rookie MVP, my brother. Welcome back to the Cap Nation family. Welcome back to the Cap Nation family, Rookie MVP. You, sir, will have access to today's member-only video, because today's member-only video is for Cap Nation family members, and it is going to be another winner just like last night. Moving right along. Pirates and the Cardinals, a game that I have not $1 on. Boo Baker going up against Gant. What can you expect out of this one? All right, what can you expect out of this one? The Pirates are a team that seem to screw me more times than not. All right, kind of like the Reds. Pirates 6 games under 500, 5th in the NL Central, going up against the first place in the NL Central. Losers of 3 straight. The St. Louis Cardinals, 23-18, 5 games above 500. Boo Baker getting the start going up against Johnny Gant. What to expect out of this one, folks? What to expect out of this one? Taking a look at Boo Baker and what he's done recently. He had 4 strikeouts, 7, and 5. Taking a look all the way around. He had 8 against Milwaukee earlier in the season. Against the St. Louis Cardinals earlier in the season, he pitched 5 complete innings. He gave up 3 runs on 7 hits, and he still fanned 7 batters, believe it or not. He still fanned 7 batters, believe it or not. As far as the strikeout prop on this one goes, taking a look, both Boo Baker sitting at 6 at plus 100 even money. Taking a look at Gant, who is sitting at 5 on the board. He's only hit 5. Well, he's hit 5, 3 out of the last 5 games he's been close. He's definitely been close. As far as going up against Pittsburgh, he fanned only 2 batters in his last time. He walked 5 Pirates in his last time facing him back on April 30th. This guy is a walking machine. This guy is a walking machine. He's given up 14 walks in his last 3 games. He's given up 20 walks in his last 5 games. He's averaging 4 walks a game in his last 5 games. This guy is a walking walk machine. He is going to put the Cardinals in a bad situation. If the Cardinals can't get the job done on offense against Boo Baker, they will be in trouble. Because Gant is going to put him in a bad spot. But it's just going to be a matter of, can the Cardinals offense the number one team in the NL Central keep up. But as far as this one goes, pitching props, I'm going to steer clear of on this one. Even though you got a great, Gant at 5, I would steer clear of. Boo Baker at 6 is enticing. It definitely is enticing, no doubt about it. But I think the Cardinals' offense, they're going to have to keep up. They're going to have to put the ball in play to keep up with what Gant's going to do to them, and that's going to give the Pirates plenty of opportunities to put runs on the board in those first 4 to 5 innings, because they're going to get 4 to 5 innings minimum out of Gant, generally speaking. He walks a lot of batters, but he gets out of a lot of jams. He gives up a lot of walks, but he doesn't give up a lot of hits. He gets out of a lot of jams. So if the Pirates can put the ball in play when they get a runner on, I can see this one being a high-scoring affair. As far as that one goes, I'm going to put it up on the board because I'm going to bet it. It's not a premium play or not a personal play, just so you guys know. But just so you guys know. And I know you guys are lazy and you didn't get me to 60 thumbs up. If you guys haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button. Greatly appreciate it when you do. We're going to have some fun later in the week, but first today, we're going to have fun today. Pirates, Cardinals, over 7.5. Put that sucker on the board. See if it does it correctly for us. Look at that. You guys notice the update? They did an update on the board, and it's actually working a little bit easier. Look, we could actually edit things now. Before I was like, just to get it to pop up, the edit feature is now back in play and a lot easier. By the way, to everybody tuning in, if you are new to our YouTube channel, first of all, hit the subscribe button. We thank you for tuning in and thank you for spending your time with us. This is the Barbershop of Sports Betting. All right, folks, this is the Barbershop of Sports Betting. Yes, you see the Barbershop poll spinning there. All right, we talk about more than just the actual gambling part of the games. We talk about anywhere from life to air fryers, what to fucking cook, hunting, fishing, four-wheeling, camping. Not the Joe Free Joe, but just in general, Joe's mama, but not Joe Free's mama, just generally speaking. All right, we talk about everything in the barbershop with the exception of who you pray to, because I'll be honest, I don't give a shit. Who you bet, because honestly, I don't give a shit. It did not affect my life who you bet or who you voted for. And again, we also don't discuss or give a rat's ass how much money is in your bank account or not in your bank account. However, if you want to increase what's in your bank account, that we can help you with. All right, so welcome to the Barbershop of Sports Betting, where just about anything goes other than who you voted for, religion, politics, and what's in your bank account. All right? We talk about a lot of stuff. Talk about legal stuff. Spinning is winning. When the poll is spinning, we're winning. But again, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit that subscribe button right down below. And then when you're done with that, please do us a huge favor. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate everything that we do, from daily free plays to the live shows to the bullshit that we put out to the fun that we have. We will be taking live callers later in the week. Have I ever air fried some weed? No, I have not air fried some weed. I value and respect my air fryer for wings and filet mignon and french fries and shit like that. Now, when you're done with that, if you haven't already hit the join button right down below and your name does not show up in green, I'm going to tell you, you are sadly missing out on our YouTube exclusive community where you get up to 2 members only videos a week, up to 2 members live shows a week. This week there'll be more than that because I'm making up for last week where I was on a mini vacation. So hit that join button right down below the $ or the join now in the description of this video or the link. It's $9.99 a month to $14.99 a month. The $14.99 a month, the Cap Nation family member, will get you all access to all of our members-only videos, including the one that will be out in less than 1 hour from right now. Chef Bayer says he microwaved it, dear Lord. There's a hand in the face. Thank you, Mr. Davis. I have a lot of fun. And by the way, Ernest, I know your name is Vernest, not Ernest, but I'm just fucking with you, all right? And honestly, I could care less if you pointed out that I picked 2 losing props yesterday. All right, 2 losing props yesterday. Doesn't bother me one bit. I promise you it won't affect me one bit. I won't lose any sleep over it. I won't shed a tear. I wish I could shed a pound over it, about 12 pounds over it to be specific, maybe 18. And I got to tell you, I'm probably the only one in the industry that absolutely loves my job and absolutely means it. My clients that are on my personal plays absolutely love each and every single one of you that support me, love being able to work with you guys one-on-one directly. Doesn't matter if you're on now or if you've been on in the past. I love each and every single one of you and love what we do here as, you know, a Cap Nation family. I'm one of the very few that actually enjoy this industry because I'll be honest, you got to have, you know, real thick skin to be in this industry. You got to deal with ding-dongs like Ernest all the time, all right? Trust me. It takes a lot of patience. A lot of patience. But yeah, I have a blast. Rare Entertainment, I'm glad you're having a blast as well. Ernest says it's not a big deal. Move on, Kyle. No, thank you. This is my show. I'll tell you when we move on and when we don't. Matthew would be willing to take PayPal payments. No, sir, we don't take PayPal. We take Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, JCB for our international clients over in Japan. We also take Cash App, Venmo, as well as any cryptocurrency that you want to send us. Now, for Cash App and Venmo payments and crypto, you need to email the company or text me if you have my cell phone number, and we'll get you the right Cash App or Venmo to send to, because that won't be, you know, automated. Jay Landon, thank you, sir. Thank you, my brother. Ron Moore says you go, bro. Timothy, what's going on, my brother? Matthew says, then you're screwed then. Cash App you can get. Keep in mind, you can go take money out of your PayPal account and go buy a prepaid card, or you can get a debit card from PayPal. Use it on our website. You can use prepaid cards on our website. But yeah, we're a legitimate company. I mean, I know there's some legitimate companies out there that take PayPal, but we actually have a real merchant account. Oh, Vertus, you've dealt with my type. No, I actually have fun. But I promise you, you've never dealt with anybody in this industry like me. That's for sure. That's for sure. I like having fun, and it just so happens that you were the douchebag of the day. So I get to have fun because of you. Thank you, sir, for actually opening up your mouth today and allowing me to have some fun. If not, I think it might have been just a boring show today. But hey, thank you, sir. Everybody give Ernest a round of applause for allowing us to have a little extra fun today. We laugh at you? Hold on. There we go. Now we That's what I promise you. I've never dealt with anybody like me before. Juan says, is there any way that we can clap off Ernest? We could definitely, you know, watch this. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Everybody give Ernest a warm welcome for 300 seconds and timeout. No, he did not get banned. He got a 300-second timeout. But the ban hammer could come at any time, which we don't like to do here. We don't like to ban people. But Ernest, while you have like 270 seconds to think about it, let me tell you, I promise you, sir, or ma'am, just because you have a male picture in your profile doesn't mean you're not a ma'am. I promise you, you've never dealt with anybody like me before, especially in the sports betting industry. That I promise you. Matthew laugh and Ron Moore says I crack them up. I'm glad. I like to provide winners and laughs. Laughs and winners, baby. Laughs and winners. Let's see it. Who's happy that, we put all Ernest. We put her in timeout. Post in the comment section if you're happy. Ha ha. Hey, Ernest, brother, this is all I hear from you right now. Why? Where'd you go? Did you hear crickets? Oh, wait. Ron Morse is a big fan. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate that. I appreciate each and every single one of you, even the haters. Even the haters. Because, let's be honest. It's true. It's definitely true. Ronald says, I'm happy and I know it. Clap my hands. All right, guys, I do appreciate it. Let me flash that free play board one more time for you guys. We've got two on there. Remember, the first one, the Celtics, was a small wager. The Celtics was a small wager on the money line, minus 135. And then the Pirates and the Cardinals over 7.5 in Major League Baseball. By the way, that juice on that one is minus $1.17 currently. Minus $1.17 currently. Having fun with you guys. I will be here on time tomorrow. Actually, I was on time the last 2 days, but unfortunately, everything wants to update. Everything wants to update. The board updated this morning, which now we can edit things. Joe Free, which one? The Crickets or the Haters song? Which one would you like to hear again, sir? Let me know, and we'll be right back in what is it? What is this one? Just a few quick seconds. Larry, you hit the nail on the head right there. That's why I keep referring to it as Ernest. It as in he or she. Don't know which one it is, but we definitely refer to it as Ernest. We could definitely do that one, Joe. Here you go. Famous. Alex, when's the next Members Live show? Don't know just yet, but we'll have one here later in the week. There'll be a members-only video coming out in less than 1 hour. Members-only video coming out in less than 1 hour for you guys. So it'll be a good time. It'll definitely be a good time today, folks. Juan wants to hear some Biggie Smalls. I don't have any Biggie Smalls. Can't play that. We'll get some copyright infringement. But I will let you go on this note, all right? I will let you guys go on this note.
This is not intended for one hater, but all haters.
That they do. They make us famous. They help us out, guys. I want to just give a big warm thank you to each and every single one of you that did tune in. That did tune in with us today. Greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. Always have a blast. Always have a lot of fun with the live shows. And today it happened to be at Ernest's expense. Thank you, brother, for tuning in, Ernest. Don't worry, you're welcome back tomorrow. Just Remember to point out the winners as well as the losers. Thank you, Juan. Appreciate that. All right, folks, I am going to run. You know, Matthew, I'm not a big... When it comes to props, I'll play props, but I don't do a lot of the head-to-head props. So I'm not big on the head-to-head props, just being honest with you. It's not, I definitely would say it's not my specialty, to say the least. Ronald says if you don't like what goes on here, kick fucking cans or rocks of your choice, right? But yeah, Matt, that is definitely a great question. Maybe the chat can elaborate a little more on what they like. But again, when it goes to the head-to-head matchups, I'm not big on the head-to-head matchups. Focus 99.999% of my effort, okay, 100% of the effort, into picking winners for the actual full game. All right, guys and gals, I guess we scared away Ernest. Because she gone. All right, guys and gals, enjoy your day. Please wager responsibly no matter what you do. And we'll see you guys all live tomorrow, all right? 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 Pacific. Remember, YouTube exclusive members, click that Join Now button. If you're not one, we'll have a video out within the hour for you guys for YouTube exclusive members. All right, guys, good luck.